Mexico is doing a lot of talking. They have the strongest immigration laws anywhere in the world. They probably have the strongest. And we have the worst. We have the weakest, the most pathetic, the most laughed at immigration laws anywhere in the world. They're the Democrats' laws. And I got stuck with them. And I hope Congress is going to change them rapidly. But Mexico is going to have to do something. Otherwise, I'm closing the border. I'll just close the border. And with a deficit like we have with Mexico and have had for many years, closing the border will be a profit-making operation. When you close the border, also, you will stop a lot of the drugs from coming in, because we take in tremendous drugs from Mexico, as you know, as well as I do. So you close up the border and you watch the drugs go way down too. But I will close the border if Mexico doesn't get with it, if Mexico doesn't stop it. So there's a very good likelihood that I'll be closing the border next week, and that'll be just fine with me.
Mr. President,
Hey, Shalom Akim, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. No honors to my apostles and elders. A great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow Akim, pushing out this word in truth and sincerity, enduring afflictions as a good soldier of Yahushai. So I'm entranced, and I want to just do a quick video. And basically, the video that you just saw was, President Donald Trump speaking about, closing the border, over there in Mexico, the United States and Mexico border. And this is just, one step closer to this new world order in which the so-called white man, he wants to have and gain total control of the whole known world. Okay? And with that, I'm gonna get a scripture, okay? And with that, more control over you Israelites, because contrary to popular belief, Esau, he wants to kill his brother Jacob. As many, it doesn't matter, as many Negroes, Hispanic, Native Americans are joined unto the so-called white man protecting his interests. It doesn't matter, all right? He still wants you dead, okay? And this whole thing with Mexico, I'm just going to get a script. Actually, I'm going to get just a scripture real quick. Give me a second. This is Job 20:4. Know not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Because Esau's speaking about, drugs coming in. And the whole time he's the one funding all these things. And that's, Esau trying to rule by his order out of chaos. He believes that he can bring order out of chaos. So he's setting up stages and scenarios of chaos so he can bring in order. And with the shutdown on the border, that means a lot of shutdown of trade. That means food prices are going to hike. Because when you go into your grocery store, right, the majority of produce, where does it come from? Okay, now I'm speaking about mainly California, but California grocery stores, you can model them just as any other grocery stores around the world. Most of your produce comes from California, okay, Mexico, okay, and Central America, okay, Peru, Mexico, different parts of Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador. Ecuador imports a lot of produce, fruits and vegetables. All right, so if Trump shut down the border, that means it's going to be a shutdown of trade. And a shutdown in trade, that's going to cripple the economy. It's going to make, prices skyrocket. So here it is. He's saying, about these immigration laws, and he wants Mexico to get on board when, Esau is the most wicked nation on the planet Earth. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach up into the clouds, You know, and this is through his military might and his technology. Oh, well, it tells you through his great traffic, he has gotten riches. Okay. Well, maybe we can bring that out. You know, and I have limited time, but just through the Spirit, you know, I pray that the video is edifying. You know, just things as this, which, you know, there's always new things in the media that can, you know, spark, you know, catastrophic event. Something as such as shutting down a border of Mexico, or okay, where there's no traffic going in and out. Okay, and this is how America makes money. So who is this going to affect? It's not going to affect the rich, okay, because they're always going to make a profit off anything that happens. It's going to affect the average everyday American. It's going to affect you, you Israelites. Okay, him trying to control and will have control more control over the borders. Which, if he wanted control over the borders, he can have control over the borders. Okay. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision in the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So, you know, Esau, he's on the verge of pretty much extinction. Okay, and he sees you Israelites, you're just multiplying. Okay, you're just multiplying and multiplying. So what does he want? He wants more control. He wants to ultimately put you in. He wants to lock you back up into hardcore slavery. He doesn't want you, you know, to be able to, you know, gad abroad. You know, because Jake gadding abroad. What happens to Esau? Okay, he gets pretty much bred out, and the influence of Jake is, you know, all throughout Babylon. You know, so this is just, you know, more control. You know, Esau wanted him. Esau wanting to control more. Now I wanted to bring out another scripture. Just give me a second. I think it's another scripture. Give me a second. Ezekiel, maybe. Nahum 3, that's a good chapter. Yep, this is it. Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. And he has done that, and he has established that, of course, by, you know, wicked decrees, by the sword, you know, by his left-handed wisdom and knowledge, you know, on the left-hand side. This is how he was able to get, you know, or accumulate vast amounts of riches, you know, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic. See, that traffic is going into trade, which he makes billions of dollars off the drug trafficking. It's actually something called drug trafficking, and he was speaking about that in the video. How Mexico, this whole bunch of drugs come up from Mexico, when you're the one who's allowing the drugs, okay, from Mexico. Okay, you're the one who's allowing, you know, sex trafficking. So it says, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So Esau, he's lifted up, and you can see Trump, he's the epitome of Edomite pride, you know. And that's how Edom feels. You know, they can just shut shit down whenever they want to, you know, and make things happen. So, you know, that was pretty much it on that. I gotta run. But you know, we got to always just keep our eyes open for things happening, you know, because we are privacy based.